This is just a sample of the audiobook. To get the complete audiobook, access the link posted in the first comment.
Hi, my name is John Maxwell, and I'm so pleased that we can be together as I read to you my book, The 21 Irrefutable Laws of Leadership. This is the 25th anniversary edition, and for me to come into your life and us spend a few hours together is very important, so thank you for being a part of our time. And I want to begin by just the introduction of this book, so let's get started. Every book is a conversation between the author and the individual reading it. Some people pick up a book hoping for a bit of encouragement. Some devour a book's information as if they were attending an intensive seminar, and others find in its pages a mentor that they can meet with on a daily basis, weekly, or even maybe monthly. The things I love about writing books is that it allows me to talk to many people that I will never personally meet, and that's why I made the decision in 1977 to become an author. I had a passion to add value to people who energized me to write. That passion still burns within me today. Few things are more rewarding to me than traveling and having someone I've never met before approach me to say, "Thank you. Your books have really helped me." It's why I write, and it's why I intend to continue writing. Despite the deep satisfaction of knowing that my books help people, there's also a great frustration that comes with being an author. Once a book is published, it freezes in time. If you and I know each other personally and we meet regularly to talk about leadership every time that we get together, I'd share with you something new that I'd learned. As a person, I continue to grow. I'm constantly reading. I'm analyzing my mistakes. I'm talking to excellent leaders to learn from them. Each time you and I were to sit down, I'd say, "You won't believe what I just learned." As a conference and event speaker, I often teach the principles I write about in my books, and I'm constantly updating my material. I use new stories, I refine ideas, and I often gain new insights as I stand in front of an audience. However, when I go back to books that I've previously written, first, I become aware of how I've changed since I've written them, but secondly, I become frustrated because the books can't grow and change along with me. When my publisher asked if I would like to revise the 21 Irrefutable Laws of Leadership for its 10th anniversary, I got excited. When I originally wrote the book, it was my answer to the question, if you were to take everything that you've learned about leadership over the years and boil it down into a short list of laws, what would they be? I put on paper the essentials of leadership, communicated as simply and clearly as possible. And soon after the book was published and it appeared on the bestseller list, I realized that it had the potential to help a lot of people become better leaders. 10 years later, I was able to add what I'd learned during the previous decade. There were 2 new laws that I had discovered and 2 old ones that I realized were subsets of other laws. I was glad to make those updates, plus others. It was my chance to improve the book. Often I've said, growth equals change. Another 15 years have gone by since that time. When my publisher asked if I wanted to revisit the book and update it again for this 25th anniversary edition, I, of course, said yes. However, as I approached the task, I wondered how I would feel about the laws and what I would want to change. I'm happy to say that when I reread the book, I recognized the laws were as solid as ever. They continue to stand the test of time. If you follow them, then people will follow you. While teaching the laws for more than 2 decades in dozens of countries around the world, I fielded thousands of questions about these laws. That process advanced my thinking beyond what it was when I first wrote the book or did the 10th anniversary revision. Working on this 25th anniversary edition has allowed me to make more improvements from my experience leading others and teaching the laws. For example, I slightly reworded the taglines for the law of the lid the law of respect, and the law of the inner circle to make them clear. I removed some of the stories that felt dated and